I just gonna go brush my teeth and then get ready for work. First stop is building 165 for some maintenance checks. First step I do is some recorder checks, just making sure that the radios are getting recorded on our voice recorder. ATC HF Group 1, and as I've showed you before, some of the maintenance checks I do is just verifying certain processes are talking to each other on the system, and the server. Another one of the weekly checks that I do is to verify the weather station up here. All the connections, everything looks good. Nothing's cracked or damaged. All these cables look good. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. You guys got kind of a bonus round. This is a weekly check, so I am done with all my maintenance checks. And I am walking back to work now. I'll show you the office a little bit. As you have seen in my first vlog, walking to work down the same hill.
Are you on a recording line?
Driving out through town right now, going to the airfield to do some maintenance. It's a weekly thing, but to go to the airfield, but it just shows you kind of what we have to do. Just leaving the McMurdo Station area, headed out to the airfield to do some of the checks. I wanted to cover one thing about my job. With the job that I have here as a air traffic control electronics technician, we get to go out to the airfield because we have gear out there, so we get to go do maintenance checks. But not every job out here in Antarctica gets to go out to the airfield. So back in the town area, I would say around 70% of the people have to stay out there in town, have to stay back in town. They don't get to come out here. So to be able to come out here and have this job is actually a pretty amazing experience. Driving out on the ice shelf, like currently right now I'm driving on ice, you know, hundreds of feet or whatever. I don't know exactly, it changes all over here, but it's pretty amazing to get that opportunity. So I just passed mile marker 5. The airfield is at just past mile marker 10, Phoenix Airfield, and just wanted to show you the condition, kind of how it is out here. So a lot of times when there's clouds, the grounds and the clouds kind of blend together. This is what I'm looking at right now. Welcome to Phoenix Airfield. The weekly checks I do out here at Phoenix Airfield is to check the FMQ. This is a weather reporting system. Basically just check the cables and connections on this trailer. Sends all the information from this all the way to McMurdo. Another one of the checks I do is to verify the PAPIs, the ones I kind of showed you, a little different than the ones I showed you in the other video. Verify that the PAPIs are at the correct level and that they're at the correct glide slope. It's a PAPI here, and then so if the angle is off, I have to adjust these right here. These are for the level, the front two, and then the back one is for the glide slope angle. If they're off, I need to adjust the angles on that. And then you have to check obviously for the light. Lights on, you just go like that. Don't want to look into it because it's really bright. All right, everyone, this is the MLS. This is the This is one of its kind. One of the last few MLSs operating in the world. We have all of them here in Antarctica. Every other air traffic control technician uses ILSs or another system. As far as the checks go here, I gotta plug in some certain things, make sure the readings are getting corrected, and if not, adjust certain circuit cards, and also take down readings of the raw angles of the elevation right here, and then the azimuth right here. One other thing you have to worry about as far as doing maintenance on this MLS system is it's on a sled, so it's not on concrete, solid. It's basically moving based off of snow and other things that can affect it. So I have to check the level right here. Obviously that's off, and I'm gonna go fix that. Level. Okay everyone, this is the tack hand. It's got two stacks here. One is on and one is for redundant if it fails. Basically I'm just going to go through and check all the voltage and current checks on there, make sure they're correct. Go through and write them down here in this logbook. So another one of the checks I got to do is under here there's a cord that I have to connect to. So as you can see here, the conditions actually got a lot worse. So I'm gonna have to go in for the day. So this is just part of one of the days. Just part of Antarctica that is different than anywhere else. You have to stop work for the weather completely. I'm not working out today. Okay, so this is perfect. This is what I want to show you. The wind picked up and right now I can only see about 2.5 flags. I wanted to show you that because that's why I said earlier in the Mad Track video, you got to stay close to the flag sometimes. So I currently I'm down to 1 flag to 2 flags, which means I can only see the next flag, which means visibility is down to 40 feet or so. And at times like this, they will probably most likely issue a condition 2 or condition 1 for this road. And then that's just based off of certain criteria for visibility. Almost back to town. Now I'm driving on the dirt or the rock road right now. On this road, I have to be very careful because there is drop-offs, like major drop-offs, 20 feet to, at one point, I think there's like a 200 to 300 foot drop-off. So you've got to be very careful and stay on the road when you're in this area. I'm going to be cutting the video short pretty fast, so I'm going to get back and I'm not going to eat. I'm going to get some food to go, and then I'm going to go to my room, change and shower. I'm actually getting a massage tonight. I'll explain that later in a different video on how that works and everything, but I don't want to be late to it, and if I don't hurry, I'm going to be late. So, appreciate you all watching. If you want to see more, hit them buttons, subscribe, like, do what you please, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.